The Care Connection Capture app transfers resident vitals electronically from the Vitals system on the smart cart to the Care Hub tablet, and then over the facility's Wi-Fi network to the resident's electronic medical record, or EMR. The Capture app allows caregivers to capture and submit vital readings at point of care. To start the Capture app, click the Care Connection login icon on the desktop. The icons in the blue pane of the login window show the status of the Care Hub tablet. A green Wi-Fi indicator denotes that the tablet is connected to the Wi-Fi network. A red X on the Wi-Fi indicator denotes that the tablet is either in a Wi-Fi dead spot or that the defined Wi-Fi network is not available. Please note that the system can still be used in a Wi-Fi dead zone as long as the system is eventually moved to a good Wi-Fi coverage area so that the vitals can be uploaded to the receiving EMR. The battery charge indicator denotes the charge level of the battery. The lightning bolt symbol denotes that the tablet is plugged in and is charging. It is best practice to always have the cart plugged into an outlet when not in use. The readings pending count shows the number of vitals that have been submitted on the tablet but not yet uploaded to the receiving EMR. Again, this is typically because the vitals were submitted while the tablet was in a Wi-Fi dead zone. The vitals will automatically upload to the receiving EMR once the tablet is moved to an area with Wi-Fi coverage. Occasionally, you may need to reboot the tablet to reset the tablet's Wi-Fi interface to re-establish Wi-Fi connectivity. To do this, simply click the Restart tab in the upper left corner of the application or the green Reboot button on the desktop. Caregivers will log in using the credentials provided by the Facility Security Administrator, the FSA. The username will consist of 3 parts: the organization ID, a period, and then the username. After entering the username, the caregiver can either enter the password and click Proceed to log in, or optionally change his or her password by clicking the blue Change Password button. The new password must meet Care Connection's password strength requirements. The password must be at least 6 characters long, contain at least 1 uppercase letter, contain at least 1 lowercase letter, and contain at least 1 number. Caregivers can also select their login name from the recently logged users list to save time from re-entering their username. The caregiver will still need to enter their password. To remove a username from the recently logged users list, simply click and drag the username to the trash can below the list. After logging in, the caregiver will select the resident that needs to have their vitals taken. The residents will appear in alphabetical order by first name, 8 residents at a time. The caregiver can resort the list by last name or room number and limit the display of residents to specific halls or wings of the facility by selecting the corresponding group option. Caregivers may also search for a resident by using the search box near the top right of the screen. Caregivers can enter a first name, last name, room number, or part of a first name or last name. The caregiver can then select a resident by clicking the desired profile. When the resident window loads, the resident information is displayed in the top left corner of the window. To the right of the resident information are tabs. The Vitals tab is highlighted by default. The Vitals window includes blood pressure, pulse, oxygen level, temperature, and respiration. When taking vitals, it is most efficient to take all of the desired vitals and then submit everything at the same time. However, the caregiver can submit individual vitals separately if desired. Best practice is to take the desired vitals on the vitals monitor first, which can include blood pressure, oxygen level, pulse, and temperature. Once the vitals are taken on the vitals system, the caregiver can click the Capture Vitals button to electronically transfer the measurements from the vitals system to the Care Hub tablet. The readings captured on the vitals system will populate into the corresponding fields. The pulse reading can be obtained from either the SpO2 sensor or from the blood pressure cuff, and the display will automatically show which source was used. If both blood pressure and SpO2 readings are taken, the system will use the pulse taken by the SpO2 sensor. However, the caregiver can select to use the pulse obtained from the blood pressure cuff if desired by clicking the NIBP button. If a temperature was taken on the vital system, select either oral, rectal, axillary, or tympanic as the source. If the optional temporal thermometer is being used, it is most efficient to capture the vitals from the vitals monitor first, then select the temporal button in the temperature circle, take the temporal temperature, and click the Capture Temp button to post the temporal temperature. If there is any concern regarding the accuracy of any of the captured vitals, for example, the patient was in motion at the time of the capture. The caregiver can click Try Again and answer Yes to the verification prompt. This will clear the measurements, and the caregiver can now pull a new set of measurements to save. The respiration rate is not currently measured by the Vitals devices, but may be entered manually. A stopwatch is provided for convenience for timing the respiration rate. Click the watch to start the count and click again to stop. To enter the respiration rate, simply click the orange keypad button and a numeric keypad will appear for the caregiver to enter the measurement. If a mistake is made while entering the respiration rate, a separate clear button is available to clear the respiration without clearing the other captured vitals. The respiration rate can be saved by clicking the green Save button in the respiration section, or can be saved when saving all of the other vitals when clicking the green Accept button. Clicking the green Accept button will bring up the qualifiers page. These qualifiers provide additional information to the receiving EMR detailing how and where the vitals were taken on the resident. Only the qualifiers relating to the actual vitals taken will be shown. If this is the first time that vitals have been submitted on a resident, most qualifiers will show Not Specified. While the receiving EMR will accept vital readings without defined qualifiers, it is best practice to define the qualifiers for the vitals taken. If vitals have been submitted previously for this resident, the most recent values will be highlighted. If there are any changes since the last submission, such as blood pressure position changing from sitting to lying down, simply make the corresponding changes. Clicking the green Save button transfers the vitals over the facility's Wi-Fi into both Care Connection and the receiving EMR. The readings will clear from the vitals window and a green Vitals Saved Successfully message will appear. When saving vitals, the Care Connection Capture App will first check the readings for breach conditions before submitting the readings to the receiving EMR. A real-time breach warning will alert the caregiver if any of the vital readings are above or below the defined breach values. The caregiver can continue to save the vitals readings by clicking Yes in the warning window. If No is clicked, the readings are cleared and the caregiver can retake the readings if desired. Click the Weight tab to submit a resident's weight using the optional wireless Bluetooth smart scales, which come in both a chair scale and wheelchair ramp scale configuration. After weighing the resident, clicking the Capture Weight button will cause the tablet to scan for smart scales within Bluetooth range and post the reading. Clicking Accept will upload the resident's weight to the resident's EMR. To record a resident's pain level, click the Pain tab. Caregivers can enter the resident's assessed pain level by touching and dragging the blue circle to the desired pain level. Clicking Save Pain will produce a confirmation window. Clicking Yes to the confirmation window will upload the pain level to the receiving EMR. Currently, Point Click Care is the only EMR vendor accepting pain level values. The Blood Glucose tab is an optional tab that can be turned on for the facility by ConstantCare technology if desired. For this first release, facilities will be able to use any glucose device the caregivers already have on hand to take the glucose reading, and then manually enter the reading into this window. Currently, Point Click Care and Matrix Care are the only EMR vendors accepting glucose readings. Future releases will include an integrated smart glucose device that will eliminate the need to manually enter the glucose reading. However, the manual entry of glucose readings will continue to be supported if the facility desires to continue utilizing existing glucose devices. Below the resident's information area is a View History button. Clicking the View History button will bring up the latest vitals taken for the resident. Once all the vitals are submitted, the caregiver can exit the resident profile by clicking the X button in the upper right corner of the window. To log out of the Care Connection app, caregivers can simply click the Sign Out icon near the top left of the screen. This will return Care Connection to the login screen so that another caregiver can access the system. If you need assistance in any way, our support group is here and happy to help. Please give us a call at 1-855-695-4525.